Okay, I think that's all good. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another live stream. Did I use the new background on Friday? I think I did. Sorry my schedule's been a little bit wonky. We've been a little bit messed up. I really do appreciate everybody for stopping in. You know, it's that time of day. It's the week. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through. And that's great news.
Yay,
good morning, everyone. Bonks for me.
Bonk.
Thank you so much for the 8-month Quasar's Cadet, Numa 4. Hit that bonk. We could get a fun poll started. The fun poll, it's gonna be a not so fun poll. So let's get through these. Ooh, star for 2 jewels. Whoa! It's looking back at me. Good stuff. Thank you so much, Alex the Fiction. And thank you all for stopping in, but we are going to jump right into it. We have some Instagram posts, some Reddit posts, a couple YouTube videos, including some body cams from Midwest Safety. But yes, we have a not so fun poll we can do after we get through the Reddit posts. So let's, or the Reddit posts, after we get through the Instagram posts. So let's. Are we going to talk about the EverQuest arc? Yes, we are. Very briefly. Do I need to start an EverQuest arc? The thing is just paying a monthly service for a video game. I feel like it should be optional, but I understand it is optional in a sense, because you could just go play. You could just go play some other games. Oh, thank you so much for the gold coin. Cha-ching! I need to like switch out some of these noises. I can do that. Can I do that for those? No, I probably can't because they're like the specific ones, but if I hear the word EverQuest today, again, I may self-exit. I'm sorry I said it again, but you know what it got me thinking of? I remembered, I was like, you know an old game I like to play? It's before my time, but it's still fun to me. I started playing Daggerfall again. Daggerfall is so difficult. It is so hard. Maybe I need to do a Daggerfall stream. That's EverQuest 2. A picnic basket. Hey, boo-boo. We're gonna get some picnic baskets.
Oh, Yogi.
I can't do a boo-boo very well. Hey, boo-boo. Hey, don't look at me. I'm just coming through. Ethan has found joy again. Ethan's about to drop every single lawsuit to get back into EverQuest. He needs that money to purchase more potions or whatever. He can't be spending it on lawyers' fees. But here is a holy front flip from the church. He's not very good at it, you know, but God will carry him through. I like that he had his buddy just stand in front, too. I forgot that there's music playing over it. Here, I'll sing it. Say I keep a check. You know that song? It's that one. Oh, Post Malone. Ooh. Oh, I choked on my spit while doing that. Something you can't refuse. Gonna ride me like a cruise. And I'm not gonna lose. You get left in the dust. The song is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I got pulled in real quick. One of my favorite songs. Oh, what happened to him? I paused at a perfect time. It showed his true form. Look closely. It's like when you get those reptilian reptilian eyes in videos. This is his true form. But now Atheism versus Turkish ice cream. Explain this one.
Should stop eating Turkish ice cream because look, the man is pranking, he's cruel. He's pranking the customers. Just like you people don't eat meat because it's cruel. You should
Classic, atheists are vegans as well. It's the only way.
stop eating Turkish ice cream. Another big reason for you not to eat Turkish ice cream is the following, atheists. Look, he's pranking the customer, he's being humorous. He's being sarcastic. Humor and sarcasm are feelings. And the Big Bang does not know anything about the feelings. Watch the full video.
What do you guys think? Do we need to watch the full video? Let me listen to it one more time to see if I can understand. See, I reposted this and put because Turkish ice cream tastes better than key. Some of you might understand that reference.
Atheists should stop eating Turkish ice cream because look, the man is pranking, he's cruel. He's pranking the customers. Just like you people don't eat meat because it's cruel. You should stop eating Turkish ice cream. Another big reason for you not to eat Turkish ice cream is the following, atheists. Look, he's pranking the customer, he's being humorous. He's being sarcastic. Humor and sarcasm are feelings. And the Big Bang does not know anything about the feelings. What?
The Big Bang doesn't know anything about feelings. He's got a point there. You know, I hadn't thought about that angle. But the fact that the Big Bang doesn't show emotion should tell us something about God. I don't eat Turkish ice cream because of Turkish Idubbbz. Oh, that's fair. That's what pushes me away. I don't know. Whenever I think of Hassan, I can't hate Turkey because I love the mustaches. You know, there's a lot that we can talk about with the Ottoman Empire and all that, but in modern day, Turkish ice cream and cool mustaches? Let's not talk about the politics, but hey. But for those who don't know what I'm referencing with Turkish ice cream tastes better than key.
For the key,
Why did the prisoner choose bread over the key? If you know the answer, you're a philosopher.
you know the answer, you're a philosopher. It's a metaphor for the fact that we often choose temporary.
Because bread tastes better than key.
Choose bread over the key. If you know the answer, you're a philosopher. It's a metaphor.
I want to see what this person says. Oh, it's a metaphor for the fact that we choose temporary pleasures over the opportunity for true freedom. I mean, so what? Oh, I grab the key and I get out of my cell and then I get beat by a guard because I just tried to get out of my cell. I don't know where to go. I get out of my cell. I look left. I look right. They brought me in here blindfolded. Don't you understand that?
Or for the fact that we often choose temporary.
Because bread tastes better than key.
And that is just a factual statement.
Choose.
I guess it depends on who you ask, though. Maybe they're like, I've got a gluten allergy. Pass that copper right over. I've also been seeing a lot of people across Instagram start to speak out against Hassan a bit more. And shout out. I mean, it's just so crazy because you just forget about it, right? Because it's like what Hassan wants in a sense, because it's like we start to forget about all the crazy stuff that he said. But it's like if you really compare it to like anybody else, Hassan is just so vitriolic and insane. But it's Hassan Sabag, is it? Okay, I was making sure it wasn't Abag, but yes, Hassan Sabag. I'm probably saying that really wrong, but who is Hassan Piker and why don't I support him? Hassan Piker is one of the largest political commentators on Twitch and YouTube with millions of followers and significant influence over online political conversations. I'm sharing this clip because I believe influential creators should be judged not only by their politics, but by how they treat people, especially survivors and refugees. In this clip, Hassan responds to an elderly Vietnamese refugee who publicly shared her experience fleeing the communist government in Vietnam. Rather than engaging with her testimony, he insults her with vulgar language and dismisses her lived experience. As a Lebanese American and a survivor of child human trafficking, I believe survivor testimony deserves to be heard even when it challenges our political beliefs. You don't have to agree with someone's conclusions, but reducing a refugee's life story to insults is not accountability. It is contempt. If we only believe survivors who experience if we only believe survivors whose experiences reinforce our worldview, then our commitment is not to survivors, it's to ideology. I don't support that. Every survivor deserves the dignity of telling their story without being dehumanized because their testimony is politically inconvenient. Topics: Hassan, Vietnam, Vietnamese refugees, survivor testimony, human rights, political discourse, respect for survivors. And I think that honestly, it's like this is a very nuanced way to explain this whole thing, because it's like, not only is he saying that the things Hassan says are really disrespectful, but he's actually engaging with like the reasons that it's wrong. It's not just what, like I said, it's not just vitriolic. Maybe that's a little bit too shallow. It's the fact that he does it as a way to try and minimize their like anything that that person has said, because insults, then it just becomes like an us versus them type of thing. And if you actually engage with the topics, and you could literally go, oh, again, I don't know the ins and outs of this. We're about to hear the clip. I don't know the ins and outs of this entire situation, but theoretically speaking, you can explain the context in which someone experienced hardship and oppressions, and then also explain how your beliefs are actually going to prevent that. And like there are ways that you can explain yourself without just being full of contempt, like this, like you said. I mean, and I don't know this guy's politics. Maybe he's MAGA, but based on what he said, I don't know, I'd find that hard to believe.
Suck my dick, old lady. Fuck you, dude. I mean, seriously, fuck you, old lady. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking idiotic old lady with your stupid fucking gamer headset. Who has fucked you harder, America or fucking Ho Chi Minh? Suck my dick, old lady. God damn, dude. Yo, fuck this refugee, okay? Seriously. Fuck this South Vietnamese motherfucking whatever, like Christian supremacist psychotic fucking.
As Vietnamese refugee, we.
And maybe there is a longer clip. Maybe Hassan explains it all in great detail, but I don't know. I just also I've never been this mad, even when even if it's like something with Trump or something, you know what I mean? Like someone that I am wholly ideologically opposed to, and also creates like a boiling in my blood when I hear certain things because of like the actual research that I've the little bits of research that I've done into Trump just leads me to have like more of a that blood boiling feeling. But even then, I'm not just sitting there being like, oh, suck my fucking dick, Trump, because it's not like, it's pointless to do that. At the end of the day, it's pointless. If you want to call her stupid or something, I guess that's one thing, but again, you'd have to explain that. And it's always just trying to other. She might be a Christian supremacist, but again, I think that explaining that and like actually trying to have discourse and engage with the conversation at hand is probably better for your audience than just going, what a piece of shit. And also just like really nailing it in, going, suck my dick, old lady. Like, could you be any more like misogynistic and like just an overall piece of shit in that moment? My direct boss today was told to stay home because someone apparently came and took a picture of her office nameplate during business hours and was texting some law firm vague threats about her. That is really crazy. What the hell? Office nameplate during business hours and was texting some law. Like, what kind of vague threats? At a certain point, the shit that comes out of your mouth, no matter who is on the other side, starts to say a lot about you personally. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I couldn't watch somebody if their whole political, like, discourse, if all of, like, the political discourse they have is so surface level, it's literally just going, like, guys, isn't this so bad? Oh, this is terrible. Like, I need something a little bit more engaging than that. We have no clue. There's not a ton of info. It's wild element. That is crazy. I don't understand. I guess you don't need to get into it, but I guess like based upon like the field that you're in, it could probably be a lot of things. like trying to weed out like, well, it's not this, it's not this. Like, I don't know.
Have endured suffering under the communist regime, and we believe that.
Okay, fuck you, dude. I mean, suck my dick, old lady. Fuck.
We have experienced suffering under the communist regime. Fuck you. Oh, chill. Honestly, I've been a big fan of Johnny Pemberton. Who knows about Johnny Pemberton? He's Thaddeus in the Fallout series, but I became a huge fan of him from the show Superstore. His character Bo in Superstore is like it's a great character. It's basically, you know, just white boy rapper, that whole thing. But he does a great job at it. And honestly, I've been feeling like Johnny is very Harley Morenstein coded. He's very Epic Mealtime coded. And I think this is like a perfect example of that. Practicing for my restaurant job. # server life.
Honestly, the burger. Actually, honestly, the burger. You know what? Honestly, the burger. Actually, the burger. You know what? You know what? The burger, actually. Honestly, the burger. No. Honestly, the burger.
Here, let's try this. What would you get?
Honestly, probably the burger.
But what
honestly,
would you get, though?
The burger.
But what would you want to get?
You know what? It's the burger.
What's your favorite?
Honestly. Seriously? You want to know? It's the fucking burger, bitch. The burger. Hey! Psst, hey! Shut the fuck up. It's the burger. The burger is the best thing on the menu. Don't tell anyone I told you this. But honestly, the burger. Honestly, the burger. Actually, honestly.
Superstore was peak in high school. Then they got rid of America Ferrara and it just all went downhill. It was funny because it was still like a decent show, but it felt like maybe they got rid of some of the writing staff or something too. I don't know. It did feel very different at that point. Probably maybe the burger. Honestly, this is so real though, because this is the real experience of every server ever. What do you recommend? Steak? I get the salad. Like, look at the menu. I don't know what you like. I mean, really, you have to just, at that point, recommend the worst thing. I know they tell you, like, oh, recommend our daily special. Come on. It's the weekly special. Come on. It's a stew that we keep boiling. We keep it nice and the perfect temperature all week long so that we can keep serving it out. I had no idea they got rid of America Ferrara. I stopped watching before that. That is like Michael leaving. Yeah, no, exactly. You can make it work, but you have to like do something drastic, and they didn't. They kind of, I think they tried to introduce new characters and stuff and new like, I don't think they had any new settings. Maybe they did, but overall it kind of just, it lost a bit of its charm. Servers should be able to recommend things. I don't know. If I'm working somewhere, I don't like spending a lot of time there when I'm off the clock. So it's like, I don't necessarily know what would be good on the menu. Like I didn't work as a server, but I've worked as a dishwasher and a busser. And both times I've eaten at the restaurants, but only stuff that was brought to me like, hey, have a little snack. You're working hard. And I was like, thanks, man. Thanks. Can I just get a slab of chicken, please? And then I'm good to go. But yeah. You should look up and read the Fud's menu. You won't be disappointed. It's a menu for a very real and legit restaurant. Well, that makes me think that it's not real. Fud's. Let's see. Here, while I'm trying to find this, I'll play this. I have a couple music Instagrams that I've been liking. This is Iris Adam. Hey, I put this song on Bandcamp. It's called Buying Stars. And I've been liking a lot of their stuff that they've been putting out. Great. Very soulful. Check it out.
Something's in my throat, cough it out, cough it out. I put all our stuff in the street on the ground, while your mother tells me this isn't my house. I want to leave this place. I want to take up no one's space. I wanna waste no one's time, but I can't help it because I am alive. Hey, I just released this song. This song is on Bandcamp. It's called Buying Stars. Something's in my throat, cough it out, cough it out.
I'm so confused. Are you talking? I'm trying to find this. Are you talking about Fuddruckers? I don't know why that's like the only thing that's coming up. Can you send me a link on Instagram? Is it this? Is this? I see one menu that just says, oh, is this Marilyn Manson? Basically. I always forget to go to Reels.
Soon when you die, you'll face your judgment. Up in the sky, down where your palms sweat. We're all in hell, we're all in heaven. Soon when you die, you'll learn your lesson. This will be over, so get out in the sun. I'm going on tour in 9 days. Yes, I'm going on.
I love this. Okay, thank you for sending it to me. Funnyjunk.com. I love that that's the reference source. But Fuds. A journey in food taste from mouth to toilet. Traveling the ultimate expanse of the Greco-Japo-Pan-American dining experience. Hours, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 4 a.m. Saturdays 4 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. Sunday closed to 2 p.m. Okay. Very accessible. Does that just mean, theoretically speaking, I think these are supposed to be joke type hours. This would mean that they're open 23 hours a day, Monday through Friday, but then they're only open for 45 minutes on Saturday. And then they are closed until 2 p.m. and then they're open until 4 a.m. Tuesday, I think. Let's take a look. Lighter fare, the radish arugula blend. Here, let me see. Let's see if I'm actually going to order from here. There's a meal beginnings, crumped toast, pork smear and tin whistle cakes. I feel like you could just look at any part of this and you're going to get a little taste of something. Shirtless loin of crack. Polished windhog. Well, if you're offering. Devil's meat cup. The dead dog. Food grates. Each grate served with single 11-inch Rickman's breadstick and one you chose side. Loose lettuce, black broth, or big hot hamburger. I think I'll take a side of big hot hamburger, please. Ocean critters. Warning, customers will get totally soaked eating any of these dishes. So you can get the tickled shrimp, the Triton-based terms, sea sucklers, 3 trouts, crab dorks, or the Moby Dick platter. Well, if you're offering. Assistance, Facebook fries. I like that, Facebook fries. I don't know what that could possibly mean, but I guess it means expired fries, I guess? I don't know, just fries that are way too old. Cat skins. No, please. Bean pleasers. Is this racist? This feels like this might have been a racist edition. The Mexican in me felt it. It was like an eighth sense. Don't ask what the other ones are. A bowl of Norman paste. Just what it cost, whatever you got. I didn't notice some of the pricings. Topped with Irish freckles, raisin, hazel, or spicy. I thought bean here equals clit. The Clint? Bean pleasers. Okay. That makes it, again, it's that one's just more sexual. They're offering a lot here. This seems like a bit more than a restaurant. They don't even have it as a secret menu. Half Bill Clinton sandwich with Maloney's. Boinkies in a hat. Magic meat cup with bad boy stringers. Little wienerlets. Stanzacata. A whole mango, 6-ish. Hey, you better give me an exact price, because there's no way in hell I'm paying $6.75 for a mango. But $6.25 now, maybe. Panty slaw. It's been in there cooking for a while. I guess that doesn't really make sense because it's coleslaw, but some people like it. They like it the way they like it. Donut box. Big bitch Scheifenfeitzen. Chocolate crap porter boy. Plain alcohol. 24 ounces. Only $8. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Clumps of turkey in a bed of heavy tomato scum, served with softened rice poles. I like that on the first page they took the time to actually like detail what each one is, but by the second page they were just kind of like whatever. It's the sides and stuff. Just give a couple details. Like I'd really like to know what the mini crack cuddles with Maloney's is. And the polished windhog, it comes with, it's tickled with steamed butter spaniel sauce. I guess I could, let's move on. I'm going to stay here way too long. Shanked goat carcass. That's the one we'll end on, I guess. And the last song we have from Malik Baptiste, White Atlanta.
All right. How's this different than Atlanta? Tell the people around the world how Austin's different than Atlanta.
Let's all say it together. Less black.
Okay.
It's not racist, it's just a true thing.
I feel like a celebrity without the green, and all my paparazzi tend to be officers telling it off of us. If you gon' follow me around Walgreens, at least don't make it obvious. Come to the office back in middle school, cause how I stood. Caucasian mother afraid of me cause I'm wearing a hood. You don't wanna look like a gangster, is what they said to him. I knew my worth until that day that I had to step foot into that building with the white steeple. Parents did just well enough so we could grow up poor around white people. That was just a little joke. Voila, my dark fantasy to them folks staring wide-eyed.
All right. How's this different than Atlanta? Tell the people around the world how Austin's different than Atlanta.
Let's all say it together. Less black.
Okay.
It's not racist, it's just a true thing.
I feel like a celebrity without.
I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of, and I'm pretty sure what it's reminding me of is like the Odd Future era Frank Ocean. Maybe with like a little, like, it's just, it reminds me a lot of Odd Future. And at first, for a second, I was thinking it was the early Tyler the Creator, but it's not like Tyler the Creator or Earl Sweatshirt at all. I'd say it's more like the Frank Ocean rap. Maybe kind of like the early Vince Staples stuff a little bit, but not really. Vince was always a little bit more hard for anybody that was into that era at all. But I'd say that's probably what it's making me think of. If Kendrick did this, it would win a Grammy and Ethan would sing it on the pod. I mean, it has 3.1 thousand likes after 18 hours, so he's on his way. But now we are going to move on so I can do the poll. We're going to talk about this quickly. Basically, who's heard about HotDiggityDemon? An animator from back in the day. This is one of their famous videos. Luigi's Day Out.
Mario.
What are you doing? What's going on? What are you doing? What's up? Let me make sure my cat didn't just spray or pee or something. What are you over here? Over there. He didn't pee, but he's acting like he did. What's up? Got something to say? Here. Oh. Tell the people. Tell the people what's up. Tell them what you think. Really? What? Really? Okay. Anything else? Oh, the grumpy one. Don't smack. No smacking. You hear me? You good boy. You're getting grumpy. What's up? What's the matter? Calm down. Sometimes he works himself up. I don't know what it is. But yes, this is HotDiggityDemon Luigi's Day Out.
Oh. What, Ma?
Are you going out, sweetie?
Yeah, I gotta save the princess, Ma.
Won't you be a dear and take your brother Luigi with you?
Aw, come on, Ma. He's such a baby.
He is not a baby. You never know. He could help you fight that big dragon.
His name is Bowser, Ma. You don't know anything about what I do, okay? You don't get it.
I don't see what the harm in taking him would be. He just wants to save the princess, too.
He's a fucking dork, Ma. Everybody makes fun of him.
Mario, you know I don't like that language in this house. I don't care how many princesses you've saved. I am still your mother. Now take your brother with you. This isn't up for debate.
Come on, Luigi.
Yay! I'm gonna go on an adventure!
You gonna tell Mom I was smoking?
No, Mario. I'm not gonna tell.
Yeah.
I think you get it. Very talented, very skilled animator. Great stuff. Been around for a long time. This is from 12 years ago, but here, let's see what the earliest is actually. I am interested in what the earliest video is. Yeah, doing stuff 20 years ago, Spaceman Adventures. But recently been having a hard conversation because HotDiggityDemon has fibromyalgia and has been dealing with it. And basically the way he explains it through the beginning of this stream, let's see if I can catch a good second of it.
I spend a lot of my time lying down. I get a lot of bad pain in all my joints and muscles, ankles, shins, hands, knees, hips, neck. I have a lot of difficulty sleeping, especially during a flare-up. I lie on my back hurts, I lie on my side, my hips hurt. It seems like maybe once or twice a week I have some kind of a restless night. My body can't regulate its temperature correctly anymore. I'm either way too hot or way too cold, or hot and cold at the same time. I might not be able to sleep because I feel like my skin is boiling or my body is itchy, but like painful itchy. Like I'm being stabbed by tiny needles. I have to get my apartment cold at night because around 11 p.m. my body starts to heat up and I can get overheated very easily and I'll just be like burning up if my apartment is not cold. Or I might not be able to sleep because I'm having a blood pressure spike or whatever. My blood doesn't pump right or something.
There are a lot of symptoms, and it is different for different people in the ways that it manifests, and it's two different scales for different people. Different people have different levels of pain that they feel, but it does, from everything he explains, it sounds, and people were also thinking that based on certain symptoms that he describes, he might also have Hashimoto's disease. I feel this so bad. Yeah, and the thing is the way he was describing it is his situation has kind of just been a slow degradation where his life around him has also just been kind of collapsing, and he sees himself not becoming anything more than just like a destitute person living off welfare and not being able to accomplish anything. And it's a sad outlook, and the only thing that he saw as like a reasonable course of action was he wanted to go to, I think, Switzerland and do I forget what they call it. Basically assisted suicide. You know, their type of euthanasia. And I think that it's a terrible decision to have to make. But I don't know, at a certain point I feel like people should be allowed to make their own decisions, especially when it comes to something like that. And I understand it's like, I don't know, that comes into like the conversation of like, what are the limitations of our own choices that we're allowed to make. And it's a terrible thing. And I don't wish anybody the thing is this whole thing, right? It's like, you don't want anybody to feel like that is the choice they have to make, you know what I mean? But if it's come down to that, it's in a sense like pulling the plug, you know? If you feel like that is like the only course of action, I don't, you know, it's like my heart goes out to you for that, but I also would hope that maybe you could figure out something to make life work, you know. I still live with my parents at 27. Chronic illness makes me feel so useless. I really get him. Yeah, and that's the thing is the thing is I would hope that everybody that does feel this type of way would try and look into whatever means that they can to find outlet, whether it's, you know, the little bit of writing you can do, text to speech, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Because obviously there are the limitations. And obviously in his field, it becomes much harder because he wants to be able to animate. And I imagine, you know, sitting at a desk, you know, hunched over on an art pad or, you know, at a, you know, writing. I don't know what, his means of art is, but whatever it is, doing anything for prolonged periods of time is obviously going to be a difficulty. And so, yeah, it's like I could understand that it just feels defeating on a certain level. And yeah, it's like I just hope that it really does, I think at that level just kind of it becomes like a depressive thing, and then you probably should try and deal with that, because I know that things like fibromyalgia are just kind of something that you it's something that you just end up having to cope with. It's not like there's no cure, there's nothing like that. So it's just finding the ways in which that you're able to cope. And so you hope that people are able to find those coping mechanisms. But like my dad has a much lesser, you know, disorder. He just has spinal stenosis, but even that is like a debilitating disorder that he has, that like he's just stuck. He's basically at home all the time. You know, he doesn't go out and do anything, and has basically been told by doctors, because he had surgeries done, and they basically just told him, like, you have to live with this pain and figure out how to just deal with pain throughout your whole life. And that's a terrible thing to have to deal with. And I think that what is terrible on top of it is the fact that he was trying to make a decision for himself. My head and feet sting all the time. It's so miserable. YouTube and TikTok are my outlets for sure. Constant cycle of pain, anxiety, and depression. So many people with fibro are addicts because doctors don't do much for it. Yeah, and that's the thing is it's like I'm saying, like my dad has a much lesser form. It's still obviously a debilitating thing, but it's like he has those instances where it's a relief and stuff like that. But it's he was basically, he became addicted to Oxycontin because they were like, okay, we're going to give you this to help with your pain. He became addicted to it. It wasn't even helping him really. It was just making him sick. Like he was having adverse reactions to it too, but then became addicted to it and then had to get off of it. And now just has to deal with it like basically as is, because they told him, they're like, any other surgeries are just going to refill with cartilage and you're just going to be in the exact same position that you're in. So yeah, it's like I don't know. I think that doctors don't know how to handle things a lot of the time, and that's why it's like a support network is really an important thing, and you have to try your best as like an individual to not push people away, because it's, you know, it's easy to do when we get in our funks to kind of just want to seclude ourselves, and because we feel like a burden on others, like, but I think that we have to remember how much love that other people have for us. But it's like a double-edged sword, and in this instance I can see how it became such a double-edged sword for him, because he's putting out these feelings and he wanted to almost be robotic about it. Like he wanted basically to just say, hey guys, I'm gonna go euthanize myself. Sorry. I hope you guys can, you know, understand that this is just my life and this is the way I've decided to go out. To go out on a high, I guess. I don't know if that's even the way he'd describe it, but But basically there was an outpouring from the community being like, please don't do this. We all love you and we all want you to live. And I have to be honest, I watched his follow-up and it was sad, and it almost had me crying and laughing at the same time, because he's so honest and so real and so like, it's so crazy because if you watch the chat, he's right. Like everything he says is so true. And his community is just like, it's so sad because people wanting him to live seems like a good thing. But at the same time, they're all pieces of shit on some level because they're forcing him to live in an existence that is like his existence is the barren of his existence, is the way that he's basically describing it. And he has too much compassion for the people around him that care about him that he can't bring himself to do it at this point. Yeah, he had already grieved himself. And that's a sad thing to do because he talks about it in this, but I was like I almost cried laughing because I could tell that it's coming from such a real place, and it's not funny by any sense, but it's just literally like just such a like forceful, like you can tell that he basically is just going, hey guys, fuck you all, I'll stay around for now, but like this is basically just gonna end up becoming a cycle of me feeling this way and you guys saying no, please don't. And I don't know, it's I'll let him describe it for himself. And basically I just hope that the community with their outpouring is also outpouring with some money to help him, fund all of this, because that was basically his biggest gripe, was that, while he's dealing with all of this, he sees himself just basically having to move in back with his parents, who he has a bad relationship with, and then having to live off of them in welfare until he, eventually dies of old age or whatever other comes along. But I want you to just, let me see.
People would be
here. Where is it?
Let's my back. Hey guys, let's try this one more time. Let's do one more of these here. Last Saturday, I did a stream where I discussed a decision I had made about my future.
When I'm with patients with chronic pain, I see how the medical providers can be so dismissive, especially because of the language barrier. Yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like, I think that it's a language barrier thing, and then also chronic pains are just so misunderstood, and like there's just it's not even like necessarily a misunderstanding, it's just a lack of understanding on a certain level, where I think that that's why it becomes dismissed, because it's like, oh, well, we're looking at you, we did all these x-rays, we did all these things, we don't know what's wrong, we don't know what happened. And also the fact that things like fibromyalgia can just happen to you, they can lay dormant in your body, and then all of a sudden one day you wake up and you have this chronic illness, now you have these chronic pains. I can understand the confusion, but on a certain level, it's like the medical world should be caught up, you know what I mean? Especially with the technologies that we have available at this point. Chronic pain is so hard, especially if you're a woman, female. I'm NB, but my biology is female, because to many people, women are meant to feel pain. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like I also imagine there's certain like, period pains and certain things where, like, I've heard women describe like period pains at certain points like as like dull pains that you feel, like, full body pains. And so I could imagine there's also like that dismissiveness of yourself, being like, is this just, my cycle having like a weird moment, or is it this, or is it that? And so I could also see that, like, and then being like almost gaslighted by your by the medical world, then at that point being like, no, you're fine, and kind of like having to just deal with it at that point. Yeah, it's very hard. And I think that, what was it? Maybe it was a comment I was reading on this. Oh, I think it was it was the comment talking about Hashimoto's disease. Is it Hashimoto's disease? Hashimoto's, I'll just call it that. But it was a comment talking about Hashimoto's, and they were describing their experience with chronic illness and how they had gone to all these different doctors. Nobody seemed to know what it was. And it was literally just one person recommending, like, hey, have they tried maybe looking at this? And it's like, how can all these doctors not think of something that just a random like friend or family member like recommends, like, hey, maybe they should see if it's this. And then all of a sudden they're able to uncover this illness. It is crazy. And also make sure you like talk to your families, see what illness is. Cause like spinal stenosis, that is a genetic disorder that is heritable, that can be passed down through generations. So, if I ever start feeling immense back pain, I'm going to go to the doctor and be like, hey, doc, let's do some x-rays, please. Let's figure this out. It's also one of the reasons that I've tried to maintain my weight. I obviously don't do a great job of it at times, but my dad's also talked about how like gaining weight has definitely impacted his back problems too.
My future here on this planet. I'd like to start by elaborating a little more on the rationale that went into this decision. I don't know if I can say I was experiencing some kind of illness-induced psychosis, because I was lucid. It wasn't a decision made rashly or in an emotional state. It was made deliberately and meticulously over the course of several years.
And just look at all of the chat. Everybody keeps saying stuff like, please don't leave us, we love you, this and that. And there's an outpouring of love when he says that he finally made the decision to not go through with this. Ooh, internet drop? I think we're back. Okay, I think we're okay. Weird. There's a weird internet thing, but I think we're fine. Yeah, exactly. They haven't studied women's bodies enough, so they're like, I don't know, Google it. No, exactly. Well, and the thing is like, there's just, I think that, and I'd hope that science is much beyond this point, but I don't know. I would hope that they understand that like, it is not a binary, and there are just so many different things that are involved with like the human anatomy. Like, there might be like a bit of like an anatomical binary in terms of like, reproductive organs, but even that is like, there's a bit of a range that can happen there too. But beyond that, it's like the amount, like the hormonal differences that we have, person to person, not even just between genders and between sexes, is like just so vast that you would hope that there's a bit more nuance there than just going like, well, I don't know. What are you, on your period or something? I don't fucking know. But yeah, it's just, what's crazy to me about this specifically is just the way that his community seems to handle this. And sorry, we're kind of having a meta discussion here. We're talking about chronic illness as a whole, but then we're also talking about Max, HotDiggityDemon, and his situation.
I didn't really know how people were going to react. I knew that was unpredictable, but I did have a hope. I thought, well, maybe people would be understanding if I really took the time to create a compelling and irrefutable argument for why this is happening, which was the purpose of everything I said over those 35 minutes at the beginning of that stream. I knew I couldn't win everyone over, realistically, but I thought if I really explain in a thoughtful, articulate way, maybe most people would be like, yeah, Max, it's sad. This whole situation is sad, but we get it.
The thing is he seems a bit narcissistic in describing a bit of this, and maybe he is going through a little bit of chronic illness induced psychosis or something. That's possible. but he describes himself as highly intelligent. And I think a highly intelligent person would be able to understand that regardless of how articulately you describe wanting to off yourself, like I think most people are going to have an adverse reaction to that. And I think that there's a greater context to this specific situation. But I don't know, I think that this is the kind of thing that you kind of just would you would have to just do. And I don't know if I don't think that he, like, a lot of people are thinking that, oh, he was just the guy, he's just trying to get sympathy and he's just trying to farm money and trying to get people to donate to him and yada, yada, yada. I really don't think it's that. I think that it's him dealing with this very difficult situation in his life. And I think that he really, for some reason, didn't expect people to care, I guess, which is kind of weird. I thought he was just going through chronic bald. Well, that too. That's the cap on top.
You do what you got to do. We respect your right to choose something like this. But people have reacted in such an intense way that in retrospect, it feels almost like out of touch of me to think that
this is the part that was making me laugh. And then also he gets really mad at one point. And I just think this whole thing, like, yeah, it is a little bit out of touch. I don't know.
I could try to treat this situation as not a big deal. You guys have sort of snapped me back to reality with that reaction. And now I think I better understand the size of the deal.
Yeah, see, and there are people that just really don't understand. Don't do it. There's still time to get healthier. It will make you feel better. And like, that's what I mean, is I think that there's certain parts of the community that are just trying to be like, we're praying for you, we're doing this, we care about you, we'll donate. Then there's like a certain portion that just doesn't understand like they don't understand this disease and disorder like at all. And so I can understand frustration coming from that as well. Like frustration from the ignorance, like the almost callousness on a certain level of certain people that are like, I don't necessarily care that you're in pain every day. I just want you to keep making funny streams. Like that's also a little bit disrespectful. And I can understand the frustration coming from that too. Like there's a lot of things at play here. And so I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through for sure.
That I thought was not a big deal. At the time, I thought, why do we have euthanasia? Well, we have it for...
Oh, I mean, the Asian population's on an all-time rise. That's why that's why China has the one child. You like that one? That's a classic right there. Euthanasia?
Sick people. I'm a sick people. We have it for me. We have it for me. I've seen what there is to see of this world, and now that I'm done...
Well, and yeah, and literally, like, medical euthanasia, I feel like I'm saying it like youth in Asia now. Euthanasia, I need to say it faster. But, like, doctor prescribed, I always forget what the term is. There is, like, an actual term for it. But, it is literally like in instances for this. Like, I do think there's more of a conversation to be had about like depression. Like, wasn't that like a thing in is that a thing in Canada? I remember I've heard people talk about that, but I don't know if that's like a right-wing talking point or if that is actually true, that you can go, if you are like medically diagnosed with depression, like by a psychiatrist or something, that then you can get doctor prescribed euthanasia. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think there's probably more of a conversation to be had there, because I think that like depression is something that you can be like medicated. We can like have different types of therapies that help with that. But when it comes to like immense levels of pain, I don't think it should be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th choice that you choose. But if it's like your last option, then I don't know. We want to live in a free society, right? And if you're a Christian and you think that, they'll be struck down and sent to hell, let them, face the music, I guess. I don't know why it's our place to be, I don't think it's our choice to dictate that. We're not God.
I'm ready to move on and see what's next. That seemed reasonable. I can recall thinking it was reasonable when I've heard other people say similar things. And if people have a problem with it, that's fine, because I just won't care what they think.
That's it, made. Yeah, even that, made even just sounds like there needs to be a more, like, medical term for it. Medical aid in dying. Medical assistance in dying. Made. Even that's, like, a little bit too... Like, we need better terms for this. I am God. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elicliner67. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Don't strike me down, lightning bolt through my ceiling right now. You won't.
It's not a decision about them. It's a decision about me and about what's best for me. Pointedly, I won't allow how other people feel to factor into this decision. If people don't like it, I just won't care. And I'll tell them. I'll say, I don't care. You don't like it? I don't care. But then something happened that I couldn't have predicted. As I started to take note of how people were reacting, I noticed that they were really upset. And they were really hurt. And when I noticed how hurt they were, I started to feel guilt and shame. The kind of guilt you would feel if you had done something really wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, the way he's describing it is like, I was going to rob this old lady. I grabbed her purse, but then when I looked in her eyes, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I saw how feeble this old lady really was, and I knew she needed that purse.
Morally and ethically. After the stream, I talked to Courtney, our moderator, expecting her to say, like, hey, I'm sorry this is happening, but I get it, just some small answer like that. But instead, she was upset, hurt, angry, worried, saddened. And I realized that I had done this. It was my fault. And if I'm really hurting this many people, morally, I can't do it. I don't have the heart. Not to sound like a martyr, but I can't bring my...
Now he's like the opposite of a martyr. He's not dying for a cause. Noble.
...myself to hurt this many people, even if it means I get hurt. I wanted to do this without feeling anything. I wanted to...
Yeah, see, and all of the chat just starts going, we love you, yes, yes.
To see if I could try to force myself to face my death with dignity and poise, and not feel anything while doing it. But I guess that can't happen. Now, I'm very annoyed. I'm annoyed with all of you. You people and your feelings. You ruined this. You've complicated everything. You people. So uncomfortable with death, you'd rather see a man suffer in perpetuity. You've doomed me to a life of suffering, don't you? I'm 6.5 feet tall, and I have a disease that makes you hypersensitive to pain.
I mean, being 6.5 feet tall already brings you a bit of discomfort as is, so yeah.
Instead of going out peacefully and quietly, now I'll crash and burn over several decades. 'Cause now I'll have to live. Like a bald, fat, dumb, alive idiot.
Okay, he's lost me. This is cringe. No, see, I was like, I understand. But what are you doing? Please leave that alone. Please leave that alone. He's like scratching at a box we have. Leave that alone. See, I think it's just, I literally think that he's just going through it. Like, it's just literally him venting. He's trying to make it a bit of a joke here, but this feels like very real. Like, it really feels like it's coming from like a real place, and he's trying not to be super, like, he's not trying to be overly mean, but he is being serious. And seeing how many people in the chat were going like, yes, yes, thank God. Oh, we're so happy. We're so happy. He's like, you motherfuckers.
An idiot, but an alive one. And now I feel like an idiot. And I feel like an asshole for making a spectacle out of myself. So good job, everybody. You get what you wanted. The baby can have its bottle, and the bottle is me.
This is
literally this morning. I got a voice memo from a friend that I hadn't heard from in a while, and she was crying. And I thought, what have I done? What did I do? My stupid brother-in-law sent the cops to my house. You know, I think maybe the reason, one of the reasons that this happened is because I've just kind of fallen out of touch with like normal human emotions that normal humans are supposed to have, because I don't have them. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of sociopath adjacent in some weird way. I always have been. I kind of feel like maybe I don't have access to the normal array of typical human feelings about any given subject, and so I couldn't really view this entire situation from the perspective of a normal person on the outside looking in. So it, kind of like my weirdness got the better of me as well. You people ruined this. And also, I'm never going to live this down. The humiliation ritual continues. First, I was the My Little Pony guy. Then I was the Steven Juniverse guy. Then I was the What a Concept guy, even though I'd feel like I've only ever said that once. I don't feel like I say that a lot. And also, it's the kind of thing that everybody says. Now I have to be the idiot who threatened to...
Why is this guy telling us this and not his therapist? I don't know if he has a therapist. This is why I was saying one of the important things is like a good support network, because he said my stupid brother-in-law sent the cops to my house. It sounds like they were concerned and they wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to like do anything drastic. Which I will say it's kind of twofold. Like, one, I can understand the concern of the brother-in-law, but also why not just show up? It's clear that he didn't say that he's going to go, he's not going to go in the other room. That's not like, that wasn't the claim that he made. So maybe calling the police was a little drastic, but I could also understand the concern there. And sorry, this is him. This is what he looks like. So I was trying to make him talk. I was trying to like show him talking a little bit. It didn't really work, but yes. Of course, he likes My Little Pony and Steven Universe.
Kevorkian himself, made a big spectacle out of it, and then changed his mind in 48 hours. People are going to be making fun of me for forever.
No, yeah, this was live. He's definitely just numb to the feeling, but that's also why I'm saying, like, I think the support network is just such like an important thing in this instance, because it seems like he doesn't have a very tight one. And so he's feeling every, like, because there's the pain, and then there is like every inconvenience that is then stacked on top of it. And so if you could have some of those, things alleviated by the people around you, that would help a lot. But also it's finding, again, that good support network that's willing to help you in those ways.
What's next? Is a beautiful woman in Macy's gonna see me with popcorn grease all over my shirt and pants? It's more likely than you think. And what do I do now? What do I do now? What about all of my many problems? The fact that I'm sick, the fact that I can't earn a living, these things aren't going away. My reasoning for this decision is still sound. It's still the right decision. I had a solution and I liked it. It was the perfect solution for me. But you people didn't like it. You people who just consume me. you consume like a fat kid at the end of a chocolate cake conveyor belt. And everybody is talking about me now, and I don't think I like that kind of attention. I greatly value being left alone. I like my privacy. I like my solitude, my peace and quiet. My plan ruined. Now I have to go right back into the jail cell where my life sucks. You can't even say your life sucks. People hate that. Did you know people hate that? No matter.
And this was the part when I knew that it's just it is just that pure, like, raw emotion coming out. Because what he says next, it is like it's one of those things where, yes, like the answer to this next question he has, like this next statement he makes, is just kind of like, yes. Like, I don't know how else to describe it other than that. So
no matter how bad your life gets, you're not allowed to say, my life sucks. You know why? Because there was a baby born in China with a foot for a brain. And when you say my life sucks, that's somehow disrespectful to the foot brain miracle baby. Well, I don't care anymore. Fuck that baby. I'm the foot brain baby now. At least the foot brain baby has the privilege of dying after being alive for 7 minutes. I'm the one who has to sit on the couch and drool into a bowl.
And like, the thing is like, yeah, it's both of those things are kind of true. And one does not like negate the other. Like, it's not that the foot brain baby is all of a sudden like, it means that your pain is any less, but it's just a perspective thing that I think the one argument against the assisted suicide, medical assistance in dying or whatever, is that you have a life and there is at least something that you can, if not do for yourself, you can spread to others, and you can help others through a mission and through a message and through whatever. Like, there is that angle as well, which I think is the argument there, whereas the foot brain baby never got the opportunity to do that kind of, is the argument. I'm late. Who's this? This is HotDiggityDemon. He has fibromyalgia, and he said, fuck the foot brain baby. In like that baby sucks.
And if you're thinking, is drooling into a bowl really that bad? Well, first of all, yes, it is. If I didn't make that clear on Saturday, I hate it. And second of all, drooling into the bowl is symbolic. It's symbolic of every problem that a human being has ever had ever in all of history. And every problem that I have. Next time I'm drooling into a bowl,
again, and that's the thing, right? Is like, if you want to get into like the nitty gritty of it, your pain is terrible and it's immense and it's a constant torture that you're feeling. But I don't know if it's as bad of a pain as the people that have literally been tortured to death. Again, that's like a scaling thing that I don't think is necessary. Because like there have been people that were literally like, like the worst one that I know for sure happened is there's a horrible, horrible video online of a cartel torturing a man, and they have cut off all of his limbs and are razor blading, cutting his face while he's hooked up to adrenaline to keep him alive. And it is the worst video ever, like literally ever. And so I don't know, like I don't know. This is what I mean, is the scaling is kind of like, it's pointless at that point. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason to try and talk about what's worse. That's a weird argument to make, but fair enough. And again, that's why I think that it is just truly coming from like the soul. It's just like him just letting out all of everything that he's been trying to hold up. He explains it later that he's just been trying to white knuckle everything. And this is when those, that clinch broke.
You can come over and drool into the bowl for me. Because I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. A few people...
See, he's just not thinking. He isn't selling his gamer drool. You could be bottling that and selling it.
Have told me that that my drooling might be caused by something called Hashimoto's disease. And I said, I can't believe it. I can't believe I have Miyamoto's disease. That's probably why I can't stop making little Marios and Yoshis. I can't stop making iconic video game characters. I got Pikmin running around my apartment going, taking blueberries out of my fridge to make an ultra spicy spray. They're going, boom, boom, boom. One more thing I want to clarify about everything I said is that I wasn't explicit when I was talking about my symptoms in regards to the fact that some symptoms kind of cycle in and cycle out, whereas other symptoms are constant. And I think maybe I made it sound like every symptom is constant. Like I said I'm always way too hot or way too cold or hot and cold at the same time. And I do have that symptom. And I think I do deal with the body temperature problems daily, but
Are they going like that? I think the Pikmin were. He said it himself. But yes, I don't think it's necessary to go through this. I am hoping the best for him, and that whatever decision he decides to make is he feels good in his heart about it. Because that's like the whole thing, right? Is at the end of the day, you could be the callous one. You could just say, I don't give a fuck about all these people. Like, that is an option to choose. But if that's not your decision, that's not your decision. And I guess, because that's like the thing, right? Is the original point you were making was the point of not caring more about your immediate feeling, and basically saying fuck it to the legacy that you could leave. And that's a completely justifiable decision to make. I mean, on a certain level, that is kind of like, okay. But I do think that it kind of, that's what the decision becomes at that point. Body over ego. And I don't mean to be rude, because it does seem like he might be going through a bit of psychosis here just because of what he's letting out, but it does seem like that just a bit. But shout out HotDiggityDemon. He's taking the week off, I think. I know it sounds like a broken record, but I have fibro caused by PTSD, and proper treatment is out there. It fucking sucks and took me 5 years to find any relief, but it is out there. I hope he keeps trying. Yeah, and the thing is like, I know it's different for different people and the different levels of like pain that you can feel. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's definitely an argument to be made to allow people to have, like, you know, medical assistant euthanasia. I think that that's the same way that we pull the plug on people, the same, you know what I mean? Like, there is that argument to be made, but I think that he's also dealing with a lot of mental troubles right now. It does seem like he's going through probably heavy depression, maybe a bit of like a manic state right now, but it sounds like from everything he's described, it sounds like he's been in like a depressive mood and has been just kind of trying to like leave that to the side. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that fibromyalgia and like chronic illnesses, they have things that do help, and that's why it's like you should keep looking. But also, I think that you should probably take some focus on those like medical or those psychological issues that you might be dealing with as well, because those are just going to compound. It's all going to just start stacking on top of each other for sure. Yeah, and I'm glad you got some relief. I'm glad that you were able to find something that helped. Yeah, exactly. They go hand in hand. And I think that they're only going to they're only going to keep raising each other. They make each other worse. And so if you're able to deal with one in the like interim while you're trying to figure out, your physical, your chronic illnesses, like, you should probably do what you can in that field too. And again, I think that it's hard because it's all mental games, and it's like there's so many levels to it, and that's why it's so difficult. Because at the end of the day, I do think that part of it is like having a really good support system, finding a good network of people that you can depend on. And you know, I can do my best in trying to supply some laughs. So we'll move on from this. Hoping the best for Max. And shout out all the people in chat that are dealing with chronic illnesses as well. I hope that you can find your relief that you need. Blessed be to all of you. Healing hands over your spirit, like the good Lord wants. But this is also the issue, right? Going to a hospital, and this is what you see. Paintings in a hospital waiting room. Moving on to Reddit now.
Motherfucking doctor.
Like, I'm sorry, if I go to the hospital and this is what I see, I guess I'm not dealing with my fibromyalgia. I'm sorry. This is the specialist they send me to.
Office. A little creepy, like every fucking, like, bitch, what the fuck is you looking at? Like, fuck, what are you so in awe about? All these motherfuckers.
These are terrifying.
Fucking eyes just staring at me. Hey, this shit don't look pleasant. It looks scary. I don't know who the fuck told y'all to do all this abstract ass art, form into people, and then make this shit look like it's scary and devilish. Like, what the fuck is nice enough? It look weird. Colors of sun, this is staring down my neck. I'm the only motherfucker in this, bro. Bitch. Bitch, what the fuck is you looking?
Muted, my God. This one's horrifying specifically. I think I'd walk in and then walk out. I'd immediately just have to turn around because this is just like terrible. I hate that I do that. I had to cough, so I muted myself. But yes, terrible, terrible things. I wish they would have told us what hospital this was so I'd know to never go. What doctor's office are you at? But reminder that tankies are disingenuous ghouls. I don't even need to play the clip. Just leave Mike from PA right here and that's it. But let's see what Mike from PA has to say.
Even tankies? You're in the biggest tanky channel on the fucking internet. Like, what are you talking about? Let's be very transparent for a couple minutes. I believe that my main goal is to conceal my power level and to...
Mike from PA is just such a dork. Like, I'm sorry. We need to start bringing back words like this. You know, it's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to be a geek. You don't want to be a dweeb like Mike from PA. We bring back dweeb. Does that work?
Convince as many people as possible that I'm a democratic socialist or even a soc dem. Every time somebody calls me a soc dem or democratic socialist, I laugh. It's very fun for me. That means it's working. My main goal is to basically be a forever sliding left. Whatever you think, oh, I know what Mike is, I actually have gone another 5 steps to the left. That is the project of this stream. Is to be grabbing whatever I think is where the mainstream left-wingers are and just generally inculcating them with more and more tanky shit. And it's been working really well.
Is it? He's on Twitch, right? Central Committee? Oh, he's live right now.
She wasn't able to overcome that.
Huh. I guess it's working all right.
Why is she unpopular? Massively outspent.
He's got 7,000 people
ads
watching.
Against her worked. Sometimes it happens.
Not the Joe Rogan of the left. Then they said, we don't want a Joe Rogan of the left, it turns out. His policies are too radical. Now people call me a kingmaker. I'm not. I'm just fortunate enough to be a part of a much broader movement that places the interests of the working class first and foremost over the interests of corporations and foreign countries. That's all this is about. So it's not about one person. It's not a moment, it's a movement. This is a movement of the many.
That was fucking... Hassan is just so bad at doing any type of, like, press. He's just so into himself, and it comes across no matter what it is that he's trying to say. Hey, you know, they said they wanted me to be like, I was like the Joe Rogan of the left, but then they're like, they don't want a Joe Rogan of the left because he's too extreme. They call me a kingmaker, but like, shut up. Shut up. Isn't that the guy who shocked his dog? I think so. I was hoping Mike from PA would say something so then I could like comment on his comment, but he just started going like this. He just started dipping off to the side for some reason. No clue why. And I'm sorry, but the people are speaking. I like EverQuest talk more than Watch talk. What do we think? EverQuest talk or Watch talk? Which is better? In my opinion, I like EverQuest talk more than Watch talk. It might be because I played MMOs for a year, but I think the banter about EverQuest is funnier. I don't know. EverQuest subscription is a bit more affordable than $100,000 luxury watches, and playing MMOs is a bit more of a universal relatable experience. I don't know. Just say you're broke without saying you're broke. What? You don't have $1 million watch? You don't have a $500,000 watch? Brokey. Yo, just listening in while playing Diablo. You're not playing EverQuest? I'm going to play we're about to play some Daggerfall. I'm probably going to do that, actually. We might play some Daggerfall tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll hop on a stream and play some Daggerfall. Show you what a real game looks like. I know. If they dove into EverQuest talk like they did Watch talk, I'd love that. That's a good point. Like they have to just do it. It can't be brought up. That is the hard part though. Like a Watch talk is just because Ethan just starts going like this. He just starts looking at his wrist. He becomes entranced by his own watch. EverQuest, it like has to come up. There has to be someone bringing it up. It has to be like referential to like a topic or something. It's a little bit harder for it to just come up innaturally. It comes up much more natural. You like that? You like that I threw that out there? New word for you. Innaturally. Just turned on H3 After Dark. What did I just witnessed? I guess the head name is literal now. Kate's got to remember which way she laughs off the side to. Oh no. We know this is fake. Whoa, AB's hair got so long. Whoa, AB, I need to see if someone commented that. If not, I'm commenting this. Perfect. When did AB's hair get so long? There we go. Perfect. I didn't give it an upvote yet. My bad. Why would you do a mama like that? It wasn't me. It was Law 08. I didn't do it. It was them. Law 08 up there. Crazy. K-girl, what you doing? There was also the other someone else I saw. There was another clip that they pulled. I'm gonna take this off screen. Sorry, wait one sec. Oh no, I don't have anything else to pull up for a second. I need to leave it on screen for now. Here, I'll cover up. Look, I'm Kate now. I was too far forward, but it was a wake up post. new. Oh, will I catch it? Yes, it is. See, this is why we love Kate, though, because she knows how to take a joke. Some people can't take a joke. This was crazy. They're going too hard on Kate now. Yo, babe, wake up. Funniest head moment just dropped. Wait, let me. Look, I'm part of the club now. Look, I'm part of the fun.
Energy around the case. Someone said to me there hadn't been so much media attention since the dingo baby.
Dingo ate my baby. So yeah, so that's Anita. Shout out to her. Beautiful art. We love it.
Yo, no disrespect.
What?
What do you think?
I fucking hate you. You're such a fucking bitch.
We got her.
You're such a fucking bitch. That's so mean. I can't wait to find someone ugly to compare you to. Fucking dick.
It's a goof. I nailed it, though.
I know you absolutely fucking nailed it. So good. Oh my god.
So is Idubbbz a furry now? Oh, thank you for asking. Now that's what we call a transition. Thank you for asking. See, naturally moving into it. Lol Cow Ian Jomha, Idubbbz, the furry connoisseur. And this is coming from Stoic Chronicles. I don't check out too many Stoic Chronicles videos, but we got to see. This is important. This is an important discussion now.
University.
I'm a police officer.
I drive
I'm a police officer. I tackle people to the ground, handcuff them, and lock them up.
Police bestiality?
The war, no man on earth can make you fall.
I wish I still had my Hulk hands. I had the Hulk fists when I was a kid.
Dude,
I was like,
I'm finding so many good thumbnails this morning. What the hell? What is the minion crucifixion? That's the wrong word. The crucifixion. Crucifixion, brother man. Greetings and salutations, dober notes. I'm going to try to make this a reasonably lengthed stream, because we might want to go to a protest afterward. What was I going to show you guys? Oh, a couple of things. We're going to watch.
Let me look at Idubbbz homepage for a second.
What was I going to show you?
So yes. What will happen? Baking a tub of cookie dough like this. Chihuahua dog sings with Adele. New York declares war on traffic. A congestion pricing story. The Northern Boys, Better Off. April and Phil Margera Ultimate House Tour featuring Bam, Rob, Rock, Rake in France. I don't know who those people are. I know who Bam, April, and Phil are. The Margeras. Some albums with great first few seconds.
Guys. Oh, a couple of things. We're gonna watch this video about ranking new F1 2026 car liveries. What's a car livery in a tier list?
They've recently, I believe, dropped their Formula E car, and it has a fluorescent yellow livery, which would have been much, much better and would have given us something.
Floating myself around is making this very interesting. Now I'm here.
To really look at on the grid, and they would have really stand out. Whereas with this, they're just not popping. So for me, even though it's
they're just not popping. I agree. They're just not popping. Yeah, that's actually a joke. I'm not going to watch this. What the hell was that noise? I see no alert, but there was some sort of cringy noise that happened. I also want to see if we got any better at guessing furry jobs. Good question. All right, let's see if we can guess furries what furries do for a living.
I think I'd be pretty good at that, actually.
This is way more important.
Hi there. What do you do for a living?
Teacher.
Military. Got the little fucking shamag thing going on right here. Has a weapon in their hand. Military.
We went two completely different angles. I was thinking the like doe, some of these bells and stuff. Or it's supposed to be like a reindeer, maybe. I think they're supposed to be a reindeer.
Military.
I'm a comic book artist and firefighter.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, it's an axe. You should have known, Idubbbz.
They got the weapon, firefighter, to beat down a door. That's cool. So you said medical, mortician, astrophysicist. Man, y'all were so far off. As far off as me. I was probably the closest.
I love it. Thank you. Hi there. What do you do for a living?
Idubbbz does know his furries. What do they do for a living? Well, nothing that pays that much because they don't have the full suit. I'm gonna say grocery store cart attendant.
Living.
No, accountant. Even though accountant pays well, I started looking at their outfit. Maybe not though. It's difficult.
Oh, this is a nurse. This is a nurse.
Hi, I'm an arcade technician. I work on CRTs, pinball machines, and I'm also interning for a transportation area manager.
Yep, I was right. Didn't pay a lot. I knew it. That's why they don't have the full suit. Those things are thousands and thousands of dollars. I wonder how much the head costs.
Dude, furries feel like they're overachievers, man. Yeah, IT was.
If I was a furry, I would base it on Wojtek. This would be my furry persona. Wojtek the bear, adopted by the 22nd Transport Company's artillery division in the Polish Second Corps in 1942. They got him from like an Iranian farmer or something. That'd be mine. He's in the military. He was Polish. Well, he was I think the bear was Syrian? Siberian? I think it's Syrian. Yeah, I think it was a Syrian brown bear. I know my bears.
The closest guess, right? Nerd Job was also a good guess. Coder, yeah, fair.
Love it. Thank you.
Of course.
Hi there. What do you do for a
Okay, you're barely a furry. You gotta at
just a Garfield fan, really. Just a big Garfield fan.
least wear the mask. Okay. She looks like a teacher. I'll go postal worker, though.
For a living, I am a fabric cutter / sales associate, and I do sewing as a side gig.
Okay.
Pays even less than the arcade technician. That's why she doesn't have even the head.
Hey.
I love it. Thank you. Hi there. What do you do for a living?
Oh, this is a cool creature.
What the fuck? How is this any different than anything we've already seen?
Like that they only have the whites of the fursuit
They've gone Herobrine mode.
eyes. Makes them look like they're possessed. And if they're possessed, I'm thinking mortician. This
person's the nurse.
Yes. Moonchild and I are on the same page. Crematory operator.
I'm a registered veterinary technician.
Oh, I was close. I said nurse. Well, nurse for the furries. Hey.
Vet tech. The closest thing to that might be zoo worker.
I love it. Thank you. Hi there. What do you do for a living?
This guy's in the military. Either that, or maybe he just works a desk job. I don't know. He looks like he wants to be in battle.
Oh God. There's something about this shirt that's giving me lawyer. I don't know what it is. The shirt that's like kind of weird.
No one is going to admit to being a teacher as a furry in this weird political climate where people are already villainizing teachers for just existing while working. Fair enough. Then they're going to bring up the conversation about they're putting dog bowls and kitty litter in classrooms. They're going to start talking about that again. When I was in high school, there actually was a group of like, they weren't furries, but they were like, they wanted to be dogs or something. They were literally just a group of kids that would, during lunch, they'd go into like, it wasn't even grass. It was like a bunch of turf because we're in Arizona. It was like turf, and they would just go crawl around on all fours and play fetch with each other. And like, it was concerning. And then the alpha of the pack was forced to go to therapy. And then they all kind of just disbanded from there. Interesting.
Underneath or half fused into the arms. I think this person is a lawyer. I think he's going to be a criminal defense attorney.
I'm in the Air Force.
Awesome.
I was right. I said military. That's good.
Air Force. God damn.
I'm getting good at this. I'm on a correct streak.
Damn it. That is an Air Force shirt. I was close. Were you? Costco employee? Wait. Costco employee. Yeah, I guess you're the closest.
Outside of the furry fandom, what do you do for work?
This is a scaly. This isn't a furry. To do a dragon, I'm going to say author. I'm going to say they're an author.
That is a giant four-legged creature. That's a damn dragon. I'm going to say that they're a reptile store employee.
I am an engineer.
I am an engineer. Engineering what exactly?
This suit. This is definitely a self-made suit. I was thinking costume design or something. Engineer doesn't really fit neatly into that, but it's in a similar realm.
Do you think they'd ever say that they work for Boeing or fucking, what's that other one? Lockheed Charton? Raytheon? Yeah. I don't think they would.
What type of engineer? Civil engineer.
Nice. The good kind. The good kind. Wait, what is this?
Did somebody say that? Ethan or Idubbbz has Family Annihilator vibes? Also, what does that mean? Who said that? What? Was that said in chat? Now I'm confused. You're probably right. Lately, I'm getting Family Annihilator vibes from him. Dog. Get a grip.
Civil engineer?
Thank you. Thank you for removing them.
They just engineer shit for civilians.
I cut grass. That's why.
No, don't say. We need the
green.
I'm an air.
Oh my! This one just spoils it immediately. Maybe it's good to watch it like this though, because then we'll make associations.
Now here's a question: what kind of furry would Idubbbz be? Now I told you I'd be a bear. I'd be a big old bear. I think Idubbbz would be like a weasel or like a ferret, maybe a ferret.
We'll hypnotize ourselves with this one, and then we'll watch a real one. Okay?
Aircraft de-icing technician.
I work in auto manufacturing. We make car parts for the Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y.
I sell furniture and appliances and stuff. I work at the Apple store at the Genius Bar.
I am a cashier at a grocery store.
I have a research position at my university.
I'm a police officer.
I drive
See, he's not locking in like I am. I'm studying them. I'm studying the suits with the jobs. I'm trying to understand what is the connections here.
I'm a police officer. That's fucking awesome, dude. What the fuck?
Grocery store.
I have a research position at my university.
I'm a police officer.
I tackle people to the ground, handcuff them, and lock them up.
I hate it.
I drive forklift. Badass. Yes.
I'm like a social media marketer.
I'm a fursuit maker.
I don't have a job, but I am a hobby. Badass.
I don't know why that one made me laugh so hard. I don't have a job. The only honest furry.
I hate it.
I drive forklift. Badass. Yes.
I'm like a social media marketer.
I'm a fursuit maker.
I don't have a job, but I am a hobby. Badass. Yes.
I'm like a social.
I like this little stoat. The weird slender stoat with like a missing eye. That's kind of.
Yo, I told you. He likes the fucking weasel. He liked the weasel one. He's like, he went back and he's looking at this weasel. He's like, I kind of like this one. I told you. I knew it. Oh, I'm giddy.
A sick look. What if it's really ice and he knows not to go far enough to say that? Yeah, I think no one here is gonna say ice.
Social media marketer.
I'm a fursuit maker.
I don't have a job, but I am a hobbyist photographer.
You know, that should be the new rule. If ice want to cover their faces, they have to wear fursuits. It's the only way they can do it. They can only go around in fursuits. Why did he bring up ice? That feels like a weird. I guess it's because the one person was a cop. So he's like, let's turn this into something right now.
I really just make fursuits, and that's my main source of income.
I am a truck driver.
I'm a hostess at a resort.
I do software development, as you could expect.
Yeah, I guess I would have expected that, actually. He's right.
As you could expect. Yeah, basically everyone can pretty much clock me as I develop software. It's pretty much the big ears and the ski mask. So basically software developer. And the fact that I'm poodling right now.
I make sound effects for video games.
Like, actually?
Yeah.
I'm in the Canadian Army Artillery.
Canadian Army Artillery.
I do logistics, regional routing, and optimization.
I know I'm constantly like bobbing up and down because I shake my legs a lot, but it's kind of bothering me that they're constantly doing like the pee-pee dance.
I work at a grocery store.
I am also the most common furry job on the planet. I'm an IT tech.
Nice. Okay, well, at least they know.
See, I understand putting on a bit of a persona, being a bit of a caricature of yourself. But you are not a cartoon. You are a human being. Stop trying to move like a cartoon character.
The data. I think they've actually, like someone said in chat, they clearly know that is.
Truck driver makes a lot of sense. I know a lot of truck drivers. They pull up and they're calling over a. I know a lot lizard just sounds so disrespectful, but that's the name. They see a couple lot lizards, but they really want a lot fox.
That is the main career path.
That really blue dog too. Wow. Okay.
What do furries do for work? I am.
She, her, they,
what
them.
What the fuck is this? He's just taking it in like it's no big deal. Massive tits and ass. Putting that on a furry is crazy. Come on. You have to at least make it anatomically correct. Give them 6 teats. Just give them. That would be interesting, honestly. If I saw a furry like that, I'd be like I'm a pregnant dog. I'd be like, whoa, shit.
A giant bat, a pastor. I'm gonna go with a
a pastor. I'd say accountant. That's my guess.
A dog groomer, auctioneer,
A USA hockey referee, and
a hockey ref.
I also build fursuits for commission.
I was gonna say that again. I need to just start guessing it because I keep thinking they build fursuits, but that feels like a cop out to say that because it's like they're at a fursuit convention. But when somebody has one that's like that hyper detailed, that because like you can get a lot of these, and then I think you can get them customized and stuff. But there's certain ones where you're like, this person definitely made it themselves, and I don't see that one being mass marketed.
That's it.
Are all furries a sexual thing? I don't think so. I think that it's mainly, I don't think the majority are, but I think it's one of those things where it's like a bad apple ruins the bunch. You know what I mean? My dog would shit its pants if that walked in. What do you mean, dog groomer? No, not a dog groomer. Grooming the dogs? No. And a furry from a furry, that could mean that. You know what I mean? Like it could be either or. You don't know.
Okay, hockey referee. What do you think about Butter? Butter's got like some sort of regal robe thing on, which I'm gonna go with the inverse of that. I don't think they're regal IRL. I think they're a plumber. The opposite of regal.
Other than ruling my lands, I am a BMW technician.
He was kind of, honestly, I thought that was a good guess when he said plumber. I had to give Idubbbz that one. I thought it was a good guess. He says BMW technician. I'm assuming that means he works in the actual, like, you know, the shop. He works at the dealership, but in their shop doing stuff.
I like the specific.
He's clinging onto that comb over. It's not even a comb over. It's like a comb forward. It's very interesting. You know, I always worry that about mine. I'm like, I hope my hair doesn't look like I have a receding hairline because it often just like droops forward. Like I get like a pompadour and it just starts like drooping like this. But my hairline's pretty good. See, I think my hairline, the problem I have right now is my hairline's a little grown in because I literally haven't been to a barber in like a decade. So I have like a few hairs that I think are dipping too low. And so it's like I need to like line it up a little bit behind that. But I'm not going to do it. I'm still probably not going to go to a barber, but I need to.
Specificity of that one. Okay, he was regal. BMW technician. Yeah, no, you got that, Lucas. He is the king. King drives a BMW.
I work in fast food. I'm currently.
Okay. Sorry, missed that one. Should have paused it sooner. This is cool. Kind of a different
full-time college student
fursuit. I'm gonna go with.
I know I buzzed my hair last year. I'm just saying I haven't been to a barber. And when I shave my head, I don't like line anything up. I literally just shave it all one thing. My hairline just continues. It grows all in.
Mortuary assistant. Mia's a chemist or some shit. Mia works at skincare / beauty shop.
Unemployed. I'm a what?
We all lost. Sometimes I forget that unemployed is an option. Okay, what about pinball? Surely I repair pinball machines.
Oh, I didn't hear what they said.
Unemployed.
Oh, I was right. I mean, I said full-time college student, but unemployed's basically the same thing.
What?
I stopped going to barbers during COVID. My partner cleans me up and she gives me a sick-ass mullet. See, I stopped going when I was like 13 or 14 and my dad just started shaving my head because I didn't care. I was like, I don't need haircuts and I'm fine with it just kind of growing out. This is what happens to it when it gets long. It's been what, like 8 or 9, like 9 months, 10 months, but almost a year. And it just starts to go up and out. After probably like a year and a half, maybe up to 2 years, that's when it'll start falling. Right now it's only like eye length. But it takes a while for it to actually start like coming down.
We all lost. Sometimes I forget that unemployed is an option. Okay, what about pinball? Surely I repair pinball machines. Pinball technician. Arcade technician, please.
Wildlife biologist, a zoologist, and I'm hoping to go to law school for environmental law.
I make. Dude, that pisses me off. You got a friend there that's like currently unemployed. That's their...
Sorry, we're just talking about hair now. I started buzzing my own head last year, and it's been the single best thing I've ever done for my overall mental health. I think if you are the type of person that worries a lot about your hair, doing it at least once is a good reset for you, just to kind of like give you like a couple months where you don't really have to worry about it. And then you can kind of like deal with it from there and decide if you want to keep doing that or if you want to like do something else. But I feel like it is a good reset a lot of the time.
That's what they say. And you're like, not only do I have a...
They're talking about Perez Hilton. I started looking into it a little bit. Perez Hilton's disturbing TikTok live stream. I wasn't able to find too many details, and I didn't like... I literally just learned about this morning, so I was like trying to look into it, but I didn't want to talk about it without knowing more first. So we'll give them the time, so that's good.
Like a career, but I'm also going to law school. Calm the fuck down. Just say you work at the zoo. Toaster Stein. I think we just got a spoiler here. There's a fucking PC beneath it, so I think it's gonna say that he's a IT.
Computers do what I want, but sometimes they make me cry in the process.
All right. What about Clink? Clink looks...
This is literally him just rating furry costumes, basically. So we are going to move on. We'll see if they start on time today, but I do have some body cam videos for us. We have a woman turns McDonald's drive-thru into battlefield, kidnapper caught running over child in 4K, and a couple fights cops after their complaint is denied. I don't know which one I'm going to do, but I am going to drop... I need to drop two things. I need to put our Bodycam Bingo in chat, so I'm going to put a link to this in chat. So if you want to play alongside, feel free. Going to drop this in chat, going to pin it, just a second, in that message. So if you would like to play, feel free. And then I'm going to start a poll as well for how late is the H3 show going to start today. So we will see. I don't know why that's still open. Is that? Bodycam Bingo! Which a good song for this, let's see. Maybe this one? Get ready for another round of Bodycam Bingo! That kind of fucking worked! Yo, that was a banger! Okay, but let's get this one started. We're gonna just start with this one. Woman turns McDonald's drive-thru into battlefield. I'm concerned. Here, let me pull this over to this side so I can make sure I'm on it.
An officer arrives at McDonald's, not because he's on break, but because someone's in the drive-thru and is about to ruin everyone's night.
She's in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
She don't move.
Is she right here at the window?
Yeah, the second window.
All right, I'll go talk with her.
She gave me the wrong code. I said, this is not the location. And she said, call your manager. I'm drunk. Like, she's so, like, she don't know what she's saying.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, so she's drunk as a skunk already. It literally admitted it. Call your manager. So she ordered McDonald's to the wrong location, is getting mad at the drive-thru worker, being like, call your manager. I'm drunk right now. That's crazy. So drunk as a skunk marked off before we even see who the culprit is.
All right.
Second.
Ma'am. How you doing tonight, man?
Rolling down the wrong windows is not a good sign. Not a good start to this.
And what's going on? Yeah, well, they try giving you your food. You don't want it. Then you need to get out of here. What? Did she pay for her food?
This dude didn't... He was not listening. He literally said she ordered to the wrong place or something. She ordered a pickup and it was not for this McDonald's. That's what it sounded like to me.
Did you pay for your food yet, ma'am? You have an ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
Can I get your ID, please?
Yeah,
Thank
my
you.
ID.
Thank you.
Where does the money go?
Say again?
Money?
It goes to them. What's going on?
How much?
Ask them. I don't know the bill.
No. Alright, I don't know you.
Ma'am, have you had anything to drink tonight?
My ex-girlfriend, I'm sorry.
No worries. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Earlier, yeah.
How long ago?
Oh, we was at the store.
Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do, if you don't mind, can you step out of the car for me?
Not really.
Well, you're gonna have to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, well, I need you to step out of the car, all right?
What I think is necessary is like my food.
All right, I'm gonna ask you one more time. I need you to step out of the vehicle.
When someone's this blackout drunk, I'm like surprised because like people get pulled over for drunk driving all the time. Like, she's clearly impaired. Is she not that impaired in driving? Like, is she not all over the road?
Alright, let me at least answer a person's call.
Yeah, she's red as can be, completely flushed from the alcohol.
Do that outside.
No, I'll do it inside.
I'm giving you one last chance. I need you to step out of the vehicle right now.
You can call the forces, whatever the
He is the forces.
Man, let's go.
I can't believe they added this on. Dude just broke her door handle. You're gonna have to pay for that, bub.
Step out of the car. Ma'am. Step out of the vehicle. I'm gonna ask you one more time. I'm gonna break this window. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Open the window. Open the window.
I'm gonna give that a sudden aggression. So sudden aggression is also a go. We're just lighting through them right now. I got 3. Sudden aggression free and drunk as a skunk. We're moving along.
Ma'am, open the door.
I hear you.
Open the door.
I hear you.
Okay, then open the door. Let's go.
Drinks a refreshing beverage. Thank you, Midwest Safety.
Man, put the car in park. Put the car in park. She's trying to flee right now.
She definitely put it in neutral and she can't go anywhere. She didn't realize she didn't put it in park or she didn't put it in driver reverse and she started hitting the gas while it was in neutral. Didn't we have we got a runner? We got a runner. I think that's fair. She's not doing a good job at it, but she's trying.
This is 10-3 to 0, 10-3 Ground 11. South of Juliet 140.
I need a unit at the east side of the McDonald's and the south side.
He's in the east side and south side of McDonald's.
Honestly, them letting her get that far, they messed up. They did kind of a bad job. He did a terrible job at blocking her in. Come on. Yeah, that's definitely running now.
She was fled down Davy Road Extension, southbound, gray Honda.
Davy Road Extension, southbound, and it's a gray Honda. Do you have a tag?
54. Her front bumper's entirely ripped off.
She just started at a dead end. She just hit my car. It's a Patrick.
You just need a wrestle and backseat breakdown. I think both of those are going to happen. Given what we've seen so far, I don't think she's going to go calmly. Oh yeah, that's car chase too. She ran by, that's also car chase. Yeah, we're going. We're going. Running on foot.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Stop breaching! Yo, someone get passenger side. Get passenger side.
I got passenger.
Take it slow. Let's do it by the numbers, guys. All right.
Shout out that cop. Shout out that cop. I was going to say they all have their guns drawn on her. She clearly is trying to flee and has become a problem. But like, you could get your tasers out, whatever. I'm glad that guy said, that sounds like he's telling them, let's do this by the book. Let's keep everything, keep our ones and twos.
Get cover.
It sounds like he's wanting everybody to surround her, get it all ready. Don't panic, everybody. Let's go. Definitely backup arrives too. Sorry, these are going so quick. Backup arrives.
It's not going anywhere. Let this turn into a barricade if it needs to.
Yeah, basically. Let's do it by the numbers, guys. Equals chill out, guys. Let's not kill her. Yeah, she's drunk driving and ran from a McDonald's. The guns drawn is a little bit much. She's clearly not going anywhere at this point. Go try and bust a window out. Like, go put your car up to the back of her car so she can't reverse or go forward, so she can't like knock this pillar over. Because you'd probably need the momentum at this point. I don't think she's gonna knock it over. So like, just push your car into her to completely lodge her in.
No. Watch where he's reaching. He's reaching in the glove box. I see him. Don't worry. We got the drop if he's got anything. Let's just take this slow. Get that car out of there. Yo, watch crossfire.
Do not park there.
Yeah, these cops are doing kind of a bad job at this point now.
Hey, move your car. You're in.
These fucking idiots. One officer dope just came over. He's like, "Whoa, hey guys, I made it." He's on the other side. What is this guy doing?
Line of fire.
All right, everyone get off the radio. Hey, you're not going anywhere. Give it up.
Whose car is that? Did they move?
Yeah, no, it's Will's.
Okay.
Get out of the car with
like literally just immediately in the line of fire. Like all these cops are side by side. Did we see that? Look at this.
Move?
Yeah. Like look how many of these cops are all side by side, and dude decided to pull up on the other side of them.
No, it's Will's.
Okay.
Get out of the car with your hands up. It's over. Put your hands up in the air and get out of the car. It's over. Yeah, just get out of the car. It's over. Just get out of the car. It's over. You're going to jail. Get out of the car. You're not going anywhere.
Nah, see, parenting moments, these are just demands. Parenting moments are when they start doing the like, come on, you know you can't be doing that. What were you thinking? It's like stuff like that, I feel like, is the parenting moments. It's like when they've gone a little bit past like the criminal aspect and they're like, come on, you know that was wrong, didn't you?
Get lethal right here. I'll get my shield. We'll smash the window. We're just going to extract it.
Oh yeah, duh. I mean, I feel like you guys should have known that was going to be the outcome when she fled the first time. Like you knew that this wasn't going to be easy.
Let's get ready to extract her. Hold on. She's reaching. She's reaching.
Let me see your hand.
Stop reaching.
Soon. She's got her phone. She's got her phone.
You guys drop your guns. We're gonna have lethal coverage come up with us.
She doesn't even have.
This doesn't even look like alcohol. This is like crack or something. She's going crazy.
A door handle, so.
I got lethal. Let
me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands right now. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
She's sending a Snapchat.
I got one. It's clear. Interior's clear. One arm. Can we get cuffs? All right.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
She was trying to do something. Trying to use Siri.
Get up. I'm gonna search it real quick.
Pat down. People, you pat down. And we are good.
Okay, actually no wrestling or fighting. I'm actually surprised with how calm she is right now.
Get in there.
She walked into the wrong house and into the I can get in. I can get in. Can I get in? Thank you for filming.
What? Oh, they're taking... Is that normal?
Can I get in?
Are they maybe taking pictures for like... for medical or something?
Thank you for filming.
Maybe they're trying to check for like glass, like cuts, maybe? Just trying to do like a quick check.
Babe, I love it. For crash notifications,
Did you really think I was going to stay in front of the car I was parking? Because this car would have fit through it.
We didn't want you guys. We want you over there.
I understand that, but...
God forbid that turned into a shooting real quick, Osmendi. It's better letting her go forward. Yeah, go through it. We got nothing so far.
What was she chugging? A root beer?
Again, shout out a few of these cops.
God forbid that turned into a shooting real quick, Osmendi. It's better letting her go forward.
This is a good cop right here. He's literally saying we don't need to kill her over this. She hasn't done anything, like, she's been crazy and put some people on the road in danger, but that's very different than creating a lethal, like turning it into a lethal situation. I give this cop some credit, honestly.
Yeah, go through it. We got nothing so far.
What was she chugging? A root beer?
Celsius. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Energy drink. Oh, Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius energy drink.
Turn on
Backseat breakdowns ago. She's kicking.
camera and spray her.
Yeah, I'm on, just FYI.
Oh, you are on.
Yeah.
What's she doing? Just banging everything?
But she was banging out the window.
She can't break none.
The suspect continues misbehaving in the back seat all the way to the hospital.
Backseat breakdown.
Crazy!
Stand over here.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Please, please, please.
Put it over.
You're crazy.
They put the spit hood on her, but I don't think she's been spitting yet.
I don't know you. You think I don't remember you?
How can you remember him? You just started.
Yo, hey! Do not kick me!
Don't.
We'll count that. That's fighting. It's not wrestling, but I think fighting is another one. Oh, fighting / wrestling. She's kicking and fighting now.
Kicking the hey! Stop! Stop kicking me!
Stop.
Stop! Kicking the freaking nuts, man.
She kicking the nuts?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, you deserve to be kicked.
Don't kick again.
You don't need kids. I'll kick you as much as I want to.
Am I good to move my leg out? Hey, someone go ahead over and see what room. That's fine. You're pretty light.
Oh, thank you, babe. I'm gonna.
All right,
More slurs. More slurs.
Yeah, let's go. Butt in there.
Oh, we've got a bingo in chat. I'm not surprised. I'm getting close, but look at mine are all scattered. It's so sad. Mine are all scattered, but there were a lot there. So congratulations. We got a bingo.
Butt in there?
Yeah, get your butt in there.
Oh, cop injury too. Yeah, we do have. I have that too. Cop injury. Got kicked in the nuts. I wonder if he got medically cleared. He had to stay there overnight.
What's the difference?
Get in the car.
Why can't I call somebody?
You will at the station.
What the is this?
We gotta go to the station first. You're about to get yoinked. Get in the car.
Oh my God, okay, hold on. Let me.
You're a bitch.
This suspect, Shay, was charged with felony aggravated battery on an officer, felony battery on an officer resisting without violence, and felony fleeing with disregard to the safety of people or property. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
This isn't Shay's first run-in with committing felonies. Back in 2022, when she was on her way to pick up her final check after being fired from a World of Beer tavern, Shay was accused of keying profanity onto her former boss's burgundy Chevy Monte Carlo. The damage was estimated at $1,200 according to the arrest report, and she was later arrested at her home for felony criminal mischief. At the time, she was already on probation for a previous burglary charge as well. Regardless of the reason why Shay keeps committing felonies, she continues to be let back out into the public as court records indicate she has posted bond and been released from custody. Suspects like this who continue a cycle of committing crime.
Well, because the problem is it's like rehabilitation isn't really that rehabilitating a lot of the time. And I feel like when you have people that are committing crimes over and over again, at a certain point, yeah, we do need to just throw them away, throw them into the slammer. But I don't know. It's like you need to figure out ways after people are let out to keep them on the right path and not just, falling back into bad habits. Have you seen the one body cam of the officer who was offered sex by an arrestee and then had to be, I did see that. Yeah, he was in the back. He locked himself in the back and then tried to be like, I don't know what happened. I don't really know. That girl, she was just like, let's go. She said, we're stuck back here. Let's go. You're fucked. Ha ha. No drunk driving or anything, just goated with the sauce. She was definitely drunk. They said that she was drunk. Well, I guess the doctors didn't say she was drunk. She could have been on pills or something, but I'm assuming she was drunk based on the way she was acting. Yeah, her lawyer definitely did a soy jack face that day. Let me see. Cop. Let me see if I can find. Yep, this one here. Here's a short. Here's a short that I'll give it.
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle for me.
Yep, see, so there she is and there he is. She said, I'm down to fuck right now. She was just trying to find a way out.
Don't say that right now.
Dude, how blue are your balls? Like, literally, bro. The fact that all it took was her saying, I'm down to have sex right now. Don't say that. Don't say that right now, you temptress. Like, bro, come on.
I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now.
He said everything's being recorded. It turned it off. Like, come on, bro. What an idiot.
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle.
Yeah, and then they had to come find
This cop was locked in the backseat of his own cruiser with a scantily clad female detainee doing more than a pat-down search.
Bro would get drowned by mermaid 100%. Exactly. Just crazy. Don't say it right now, say it later. Yeah, like that was literally what he was like. If you're gonna do that, just turn off the camera immediately. You know what I mean? Don't go like, yo, everything's on camera, give me a second, and turn it off. Like, what are you expecting? Here, we're gonna keep going, see if maybe we can catch a bingo. They haven't started yet. So I do have kidnapper caught running over kid in 4K. This is crazy. This is a crazy title. I don't know what's about to happen in this. You can keep your bingo card the way that it is and see if you can get if they overlap, you can get doubles, but see if you can add on and get a bingo as well. But we do have our bingo winner for the day.
A kidnapper approaches a little girl to abduct her, but what he doesn't know is he's currently being recorded by a security camera. The little girl's aunt rushes to save her and is able to get her niece out of the kidnapper's vehicle. However, the aunt's own little boy gets run over by the kidnapper's car. As an officer arrives on scene just moments later, all he knows is that a child was hit in a car accident.
This kid? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. What? You see your leg there? Alright, it's not broken. That's good. Okay. Are you the mom?
I'm his mom, Courtney.
Okay, hold on. What? Is he the driver?
One that ran him over and I seen her
plug
in the car. Well,
so this guy is he vaping?
Driver?
He's just vaping. Bro, you're being a little too nice to him. There should have been a leg sweep. You should have taken his vape and hit it yourself. Yeah, 4K aware. This is literally 144p. At best, we might get a two. Here, let's see. It's a little bit better than that. Let's see. Where are we at? We're maybe 360? Yeah, we're probably like a 360 right now. Need that in that premium, that 1080p.
I seen her plug in the car.
Well, hold on here. You got anything on you?
No. Yo, he ripped a fat cloud. Let him go. Yo, bro, you want to see some O's real quick? The cop's like, whoa. He pulls out his gun. Shots fired.
Can I pay you down real quick?
Yes.
All right.
14, do you have any more info on this? Because now saying there's a kidnapping.
Okay.
You know, I'm okay joking about police violence when this guy was about to kidnap a kid, you know? Kidnap a kid, a little redundant, but you get my point.
No, I've got the kid here, leg injury, and then I got the driver.
So here's his keys. I was going by when I saw her inside the car, and then he pulled up.
So you witnessed the accident?
Yeah, because he literally ran over that little kid backwards.
That's the mom of the kid, and she was in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the driver.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Yo, what's up with cops having like no comprehension skills? I understand we got a little bit more of the context, got to see the video, like he's coming onto the scene with no knowledge. But like, I feel like they're describing, the guy said he was grabbing her, putting her in the car, and then the cop's saying like, oh, what? So they were all in the car? They were all, what? Like, he just does, it doesn't seem like he's grasping it at all.
Can I get your side of the story here?
I don't want to talk, man.
You don't want to talk?
I didn't do nothing. That's what they're accusing me of. I didn't do shit, man.
That's why I'm trying to figure this all out.
Yes, man.
Okay, so...
Do your job. Ask me if you want or let me go. I don't know. I didn't run nobody over. Just provoking me. I want to talk. I want to speak with my lawyer, man.
All right. You get your ID on you, though?
Yes, he's down there. My driver, my Marlboro pack. My Marlboro pack.
In the glove compartment?
Yeah, no, by Marlboro pack. You see the Marlboro pack?
No, I don't see a Marlboro.
Over there. Over there is a Marlboro pack.
All right.
Over there is my license.
I get it. So you have an argument with the mom here?
No, she was trying to jump in my car and start pulling this and I reversed. I don't know, like.
Were you just in the park to hang out for the day, or?
Yeah, I just drove there and I was coming back here.
All right. Did you not see the kid?
No.
All right.
I didn't do it, man.
Mistakes happen. If you didn't see them, that's fine.
I didn't do it.
All right. Like I said, these mistakes happen, and the kid's fine. Okay.
I didn't hit him, bro. I didn't. How you said? I didn't run him over and stuff.
I mean, honestly, this cop just needs to be like, someone ran him over. He's got a big tire track on his leg. What are you talking about? He's literally got a cartoonish tire track on his leg with blood and stuff. Like, come on.
Just backing up because I tried to drive first. Another car was coming. I was backing up, and after I saw a lady pulling up the steering wheel, like I don't know what the f man.
So let me.
You know, he was right from the beginning when he said, "Let me talk to my lawyer." Should have shut up from there, because now he's just digging his own grave.
So you were pulling out, and then there's a car coming, so you backed up, and
I didn't know.
I was gonna say he definitely has kind of like an Eastern European accent for sure. No, I did not hit her. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark.
You know what happened? I just saw them driving, and I was arguing with this lady down there. I was like, get the f out of my car. And after this guy,
the sequel to The Room, The Car,
came down here and he told me, get the f out of the car. And after I was here, he pushed me here, and I'm just staying here, man.
Well, let me ask you this. Was she arguing with you because she thought you hit her kid? Is that why she was upset?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So, this is driver. I think he was attempting to pull out, and then he saw traffic, so he was backing up, and when he backed...
Reminder, they have to like point out, this cop's an idiot, but he doesn't understand yet, guys. It's not his fault. The officer is currently unaware there was an attempted kidnapping.
The kid was coming eastbound on the sidewalk, and I think he backed into the kid. I think. I could be wrong, but he didn't want to talk at first. He wanted a lawyer, but I got him to talk. And I think that's what happened. And then the mom was upset and tried to pull him out of the car.
Well, I see kidnapping and all this.
She's trying to pull him out of the car, and then we had the community service guy who tried detaining him on scene too.
Oh,
he was the driver though, but like I said, he's chill with me. She's saying that she was trying to. Yeah, I've only talked to him so far. He said he was like trying to pull out, and there's a car coming.
Yeah, dude, I love that it has to be. It's coming from the medics too. The medics like, hey, dude, they said he was trying to kidnap the kid. Yeah, I don't know. I've just only talked to him yet. I've only gotten his side of the story.
So he backed up and then hit the kid possibly when he was backing up. And then she tried pulling him out of the car. Yeah, she said that he tried to take the little girl from her knees. She said that he tried to.
Did you see what happened?
I was a part of it. I was hanging out of the car, and that's probably my husband. Sorry. Hey, can you call your mom and have her come pick us up? Tell her to bring the truck because we need to put the bikes in there.
So, take the little girl?
No.
This cop's a fucking idiot. Yo, this cop's actually the dumbest man alive. I'm not even caring about the bingo anymore. I'm so, like, taken aback by the idiocy of this cop. Hey, so did you try and kidnap her? That little girl over there, did you actually try and kidnap her or not?
No.
No? Okay. Weird.
All right. But why does the mom think that?
Oh no.
All right.
Is the little kid hurt?
Well, the one kid is hurt, yeah. So what happened?
We were on a bike ride.
Okay.
He just started riding his.
You know, I'll go back to the Bodycam Bingo for a second. I didn't do anything. He didn't lie about his identity. Complete contradiction, an immediate contradiction, sorry, when he was trying to explain him driving, and then he said that she grabbed the wheel before he started turning, and then he reversed, and then she grabbed the wheel, and like he was definitely contradicting himself during that. Let's see. We're still going.
His bike on 2 wheels. We live in the country. This is where she lives around here. And
see your son?
That's my son. This is my niece.
Okay.
She went across. He was a little bit behind, and I'm like, come on. And I tried to tell them because of this crazy world we live in. I saw the car stop, and I just knew. And to my core, I'm in rollerblades. I'm not an avid. We live in the country. This isn't my forte. So I just ran, and in the car, he's getting her in the passenger side, and then I just started hanging on to the steering wheel over, and he gets into the thing. He starts hitting her, hitting me, and I tell her to open the door and get out, and he starts driving back, driving forth, and
Hitting who?
he hit me on the way out. I was
Like with his hands?
He went to literally on my way out. He punched me in the head.
So, just to reiterate, so you were trying to pull out, you saw traffic.
Oh my God, this cop is the dumbest man alive. So, one more time. So, you were trying to leave, and then you had to back up, right? Right, that's what happened, right? So, you were leaving, and then you tried to back up. What the fuck is going on?
And then you backed up?
Yeah, I backed up.
And when you backed up is when you might have...
I don't know. After I saw the kid over there on the ground, I didn't know how that happened. I swear to God. He just pulled up here, and he told me, like, get the out of the car. So I told him, don't beat me up. I'm getting out of the car. He pushed me here, and that's all, man.
So you're not sure how that kid got hurt? You don't think...
I swear to God, I don't know how he got hurt.
Did you put your hands on the girl? The young girl?
No.
I'm still trying to make sense of all this, man. That's crazy.
So what do you mean? Like, how did he hit you?
He had one hand on her, and I was holding the steering wheel, and he had a free hand trying to get free, trying to get me out of the vehicle so that he could take her. In the
Did
car.
you talk to her?
I haven't talked to her yet, no.
Oh, this is not an accident.
Well, it's not an accident. He tried to kidnap my niece.
I want to talk to him, so I'll talk to her. I haven't talked to her yet.
Yeah.
This other cop's about to be so much better, I feel like. I feel like he's about to do a way better job.
So what's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just change the free space to ACAB. That works.
And I was just trying to reverse. I didn't know how the kid got hurt and stuff, and I saw the lady jump on me in my car.
You didn't see the kid?
No, I swear. I don't know how he got hurt. I swear to God, I don't know how he got hurt.
What is up, people of the internet?
So they have started. We're going to finish off this video just to see how this concludes. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm sorry for the odd schedule, but I am trying to be back. So I will see you back again on Friday. But feel free to stick around as well, and we're going to finish off this body cam footage.
You very detailed what exactly happened. What way were you going?
Was on that side of the street. My son is just learning how to ride 2 wheels.
Is he coming out of the park?
Yes, he came up behind her, stopped, ripped her up, and I ran, and I don't even know how, by the grace of God, I got on my blades and over there, hitting the car. He's going.
Oh my God. Honestly, angels around this woman, because like she is literally a saint. She protected her niece in the, like, to be able to get out of the skates. I thought she just ran over there in the skates and was like fight, you know what I mean? Like trying to fight him. Like that's crazy that she was able to get out of them in time and then run over and start like, you know, fighting back.
Going into the passenger
What do you mean he
side.
like picked her up? So he's out.
Picked her up
He's
on the
outside of his
sidewalk,
car.
Outside of his car. He opened up his door and was outside onto the passenger side, trying to pick her up off her brake, brought her into the passenger seat of the car. I'm through there, one hand on the wheel, trying to get. He has one hand on her, and I'm just trying to shake him and grab him, and anything I could do. I just swear this is insanity that this is even life around here. And he's even able to smoke a cigarette right now. And that I had to try and literally go back and forth with him in the car.
And where's she at? In the passenger seat?
Opening the door, closing the door, opening the door, closing the door. And finally, that car, that Dodge, I don't know if it hit her, but got in front. My son was in front of the car trying to stop him from going back and forth and kidnapping. And literally, I don't even know, he hit me on the way out, we fell out, and thankfully I saw the truck.
When did he get hit during this encounter? When he was like backing up? Okay.
Closing the door. I saw the truck and all. He was out of his car, sir. This is not an accident. He just tried to kidnap my niece. He needs to go to jail today.
Yeah, he's going to.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to end up arresting this guy.
Yeah. So wait, so hold on. Like, fill me in. So this is, they know this guy?
No. He tried kidnapping the little girl. She said he was out of the car and grabbed her by her arms.
And then so he tried to get away and back to get it.
Is this the first cop? Yo, tell me this is the first cop that walked up. Why do I feel like this is him?
Backed up into the kid or something?
I think so. Like, no, he was trying to get, the mom was trying to get her niece out.
Is that her niece?
Yeah, that was her niece.
Do we know what's going on yet? Or?
It sounds like he tried to kidnap the little girl. The aunt grabbed out of the car. And
Yo, I have to say, I appreciate when they're able to get law enforcement on like an actual crime. But when there's this many cops, it's like, you guys don't need to just keep reiterating this story over and over again. Put them in some cuffs and put them in a car. Like, you don't need 20 officers here to keep going, what's going on? Oh my God, what's happening? Like, this is honestly infuriating me at this point.
he was pulling on her, and he was going back and forth with her. Hold on.
Just need you guys to stay here.
So, I'm just going to ask you not to say anything to anybody over there, okay?
Grandpa wants to go get him. Grandpa, you saw the look on his face. Grandpa's seeing demons right now. He's like, I'm about to show him what's what.
We're taking care of it. He's on the phone with the detective. Okay.
Dude, his shirt says, yeah, no. His shirt literally says, yeah, ... no. Fuck.
When you interject stuff, it can mess things up.
Did he try to...
I don't know. From what this young lady says, yes.
What went on? I'll come stand over here.
Okay.
You can continue to direct traffic.
I seen her hanging out the window.
So this guy's literally just some good Samaritan. Just literally a good Samaritan that saw what happened and stopped the guy. He's just out here directing traffic.
Yeah, I know he's backing up over kids. I don't know if he hit him with the door, if he hit him with the wheel. Then I just held him up the car. Somebody else called 911.
Okay. How'd you get up here, man? This is your car?
Yeah, no, my grandma's car.
You came up here by yourself?
Yes.
What happened?
I just explained it to them, bro. I don't want to talk no more. I just want to speak to a lawyer or something if I'm arrested. I didn't hurt the kid. I don't know how he got hurt. I swear to God. I didn't hit him or nothing on purpose or nothing.
Okay. What's going on with do you know them at all?
No, I don't know them.
Oh my God. Put this cop in handcuffs, please. Put this cop in handcuffs.
I like to speak for my...
It is the same cop. It is the same... This officer needs to be fired immediately. I'm sorry, I'm actually getting like so heated. This cop needs to be fired. He needs to be fired. Like,
right.
You want to speak for your rights?
No, I like to speak for my Fifth Amendment.
Your Fifth Amendment right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to talk or nothing like that?
Yes, please.
Yes, you don't want to answer any questions? All right. At this time, I'm going to detain you, okay? So I'm going to place you in handcuffs.
Can I smoke one more time, please?
No, set it down. We're good.
good. Don't let him get that last puff.
We're going to go to this car here. Can you make it in?
Just get in?
Yeah. Are you mom?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I want to see him.
They're lucky they put him in the car now. Mom, they're so lucky they put him in that car. Mom was about to handle it. She's talking.
Not right now.
Oh yeah, I want to see him.
You're gonna see him eventually. For sure. Did they tell you everything that happened?
No.
Take some deep breaths. He's not going anywhere. We've got him.
The reality is, friend, they're not going to let you get anywhere near him.
I just want to see the piece of shit.
You'll see him.
You'll see him.
It's 2 little kids. It is my child. This is him. Fucking nasty piece of shit.
Not what I would expect.
Oh, I hope I can fucking see him on the street one day. Okay, talk to me.
Your daughter was on the bike right here. He was coming out of the park, saw her by herself, got out of his car, tried to bring her into his car, brought her into his car, and then it was your sister here who was able to fight him to the point where
My daughter went to the car.
Your daughter sounds like was in the car, yeah, in the passenger seat.
Yeah, on my way out.
And is your sister here?
Yeah.
Okay, so your sister fought with the guy. The car went back and forth.
You need to hug your sister. She saved your daughter. Like, honestly, if they weren't a close-knit family, I hope this brought them together and like was able to help them like reconcile any differences they may have had, because this is like, you guys all just need a big group hug with everybody. I would be like beside myself. This is crazy.
At some point when the car was either going forward or backward, hit your son there. Your daughter was able to get out of the car, and that's
not what I would expect. Yeah, it's just because he's old racist old man. We were hoping for you were a good guy. Yeah, no shirt. If you would have heard him speak, he would have been like, "Ah, oh, that makes sense. Okay, I see."
That's when our patrol guy in the truck here witnessed the whole thing, stopped, and got the guy out of the car. Video over here, so I'm gonna go watch this video. So I'll be back with you guys.
Am I being arrested for that?
Yeah. We're still figuring everything out. But yeah, you're most likely getting arrested today, bud.
The suspect was identified as Andy Bala. He was 23 years old at the time of the incident in the bodycam footage, which took place in Macomb County, Michigan in August of 2024. That same exact day, just an hour earlier, he allegedly tried to...
Yeah, he's probably Polish. Polish, Hungary, and Albania have Bala as a common surname.
Abduct a different 15-year-old girl in the same park.
He asked if he could drive me home twice. I refused both times and I started walking off. He got out of the car, grabbed my wrist. He said, "I'm gonna mess you up."
Another Good Samaritan reportedly stopped Bala from abducting her before he moved on to his second abduction attempt. According to court records, Bala has since been charged with 1 count of felony kidnapping child enticement, 1 count of felony attempted unlawful imprisonment, 2 counts of assault and
that is a rough 23 for sure.
Battery, and 1 count of reckless driving. In addition, he's allegedly damaged property while in custody at the Macomb County Jail, which has added 2 counts of felony malicious destruction of a building and 4 counts of felony malicious destruction of police property. After nearly 2 years of court hearings, Bala has now rejected a plea deal, which will cause even more delays to his legal proceedings. Local reporting details the family's frustration with the delays.
Exhausted, drained, disappointed, defeated. Like, it's just been almost 2 years and we told this wasn't going to happen, and it's literally living out every minute of our life.
The most recent court hearing where he rejected a potential plea deal shows Bala's misconduct during the hearing.
It's my son's birthday, but look, he's taken everything from me.
Hold on a minute. Happy birthday to your son.
No, Andy.
You're not going to communicate with anyone in the gallery, sir.
Bala.
Even his lawyer said, "Shut your mouth." Yo, just throw him in a cell. Throw away the key. Come on.
Even flipped the victims off as he left the courtroom.
Unbelievable.
He's flipping people off.
How is it okay for him to turn around, flick us off, smile at us? Yet we say one thing and we're threatened, you're gonna get kicked out of court.
Bala is due back in court on August 24th for a pretrial hearing, and if no new deal is reached, his trial will be set for October. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
These 2 girls are lucky to have got...
Yeah, I think he's pretty guilty. If I had to make a judgment, I'd say he's pretty guilty. But that is that. It does sound like it's being dealt with. I'm glad that all these kids that are involved in this are safe, and I'm glad this guy's at the very least off the streets for now. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Bodycam Bingo, I almost got one. We had so many. So shout out anybody that was able to get a bingo. Shout out Sem for our winner of the day, for being our winner of the day. And thank you all so much for watching. This has been Cap and Quasar. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'll see you back again then. I might be back again tomorrow to play some Daggerfall. I'm considering it. So thank you all so much for watching. This is Cap and Quasar signing off.